discuss a potential half-cent sales tax that could be placed on the November 2016 ballot. It is nice to have so many new faces at our meeting, and so I appreciate all of you, particularly for coming out. I'd also like to take this opportunity to welcome both to all the authority members and to those of you in the audience, Ms. Terry Ann Grover, who is joining us after years in Vallejo and other places, and she is now essentially taking the position that was held for many years by Denise Rosenbaum. So welcome, Terry Ann, and it's nice to see all these people came out to see you. So if we could all join with the Pledge of Allegiance. And Terry Ann, would you mind leading us this evening in the pledge?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great. So the next item on our agenda is public comment. This is an opportunity for people to comment on an item that is not on this evening's agenda but within our purview. There will be time to comment on the agenda items as we go through them. So if you are interested in making a public comment, please fill out a speaker slip. And because we have so many of you here tonight, I'm going to ask that we ask everyone to limit their comments to 2 minutes as opposed to our normal 3, because while the number of speakers is higher than normal, the amount of time we have isn't more than we would usually have. So I have one person who wishes to speak under public comment, and that is Chris Shankar. Welcome.
So I'm Chris Shankar. I'm a citizen of the town of San Ramon. And the question I have here is, if you go down the southbound stretch of 680 from Walnut Creek to Milpitas, there's a segment between Crow Canyon and Alcosta Boulevard that does not have a sound barrier wall. In the last 10 years, the amount of traffic on 680 has gone up 60–70%. And many of us in homes that are on the west side, right off of San Ramon Valley Boulevard, we can hear this traffic 24 hours a day. It certainly affects a lot of our quality of life. And I have one of my neighbors also here. And I believe there is a groundswell of support to see if a noise abatement study can be done. What we're really looking for is direction from you on where to start and how to go about doing this. Because I've started this effort since 2005. And it's been 10 years, and I've gotten nowhere, and I'm really looking for direction on how to proceed. Thank you.
So it's not on tonight's agenda, but I would ask you to speak. Is Hisham in the audience? No. Okay. Randy, so maybe if you could speak to Mr. Iwasaki, outside of the normal course of the meeting, that would be great. Yes. Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to speak during this public comment portion of the meeting? Oh, okay, right. Nathaniel Arnold? Welcome, sir.
My name is Nathaniel Arnold. I work for AC Transit, and I'm an ATU 192 organizer and community activist. I'm here to speak about increasing funding for AC Transit. I attended a couple of meetings of WCTAC a couple of weeks ago, and I asked a question that Director Wallace, who sits on the WCTAC board, stated that adequate needs of the citizens here in this county have not been addressed when it comes to transportation over the last 16 years. I am one of those people that takes transit myself. I take the BART from Pittsburgh and the bus to get to work in East Oakland. I'm what they call AC Transit Special Forces. I'm a board operator, which means that I literally work all over the service county that AC Transit has jurisdiction. I've worked on the 72 line, and as a direct result of the money that was funded from Measure BB, the passage of Measure BB, we were able to increase headway significantly on that line, which were initially 20 minutes apiece and no weekend service on the 72R. And I can tell you as a driver that we had standing loads of people that were just miserable. But because of that initial funding provided by Measure BB, that 20 minutes went down to 7.5 minutes. And we have a service on the 72R on the weekend where we did not have that before. And it has made it more accessible to our citizens that use transportation to get more jobs, to have better access to education, to better themselves. It's made it better for our seniors who don't have to